let it fool you. It's very, very cold outside.
Yes.
And while it may be chilly here in New York, things are heating up. Down in Miami on the Real Housewives, okay?
Welcome to Miami. Season 6 premiered last fall to the delight of fans with its friendships, feuds, and of course, its iconic taglines.
I'm the Cuban doll, and Miami is my dream house.
I don't need to keep score because I'm always winning.
Hard times are temporary, but I'll be fabulous forever.
My life is like a song, and I always sing with pride. Take me off my throne, and I'll bring down the kingdom.
Don't let the private plane fool you. This girl always stays grounded.
I'm glad you're saying that because we were going to ask. We're joined by two of those housewives this morning, Larsa Pippen and Lisa Hochstein. Hello and welcome to New York Living.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
What is it like looking at that open for probably the 10 millionth time?
Oh, I mean, this one doesn't bother me. Some of them in the past were so cringy.
I feel like
some
they're cute and they're fun.
This one, this tagline,
These are all really good.
Yeah, I feel like it's cute and it's fun.
And we asked this of other housewives. Do you come up with them yourselves? Do you work with them? You do?
Like, you know, we just kind of throw it back and forth, and then whatever works.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of your personality.
Yeah.
I like that.
Kind of like what's happening throughout our season.
Right.
They play off of.
Right.
Okay. Now you both have season 1, season 2. I know you're basically the OGs with this franchise.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to each of you to be a part of this universe that is the Real Housewives?
I mean, this is like, it's larger than life.
Yeah.
I mean, just being on this platform for about over 10 years. Well, we had a hiatus.
Right.
But I feel like we were still on. Like, we were,
Oh yeah, nobody forgot about you. Don't
For
worry.
me, doing season 1 and doing, you know, just this last season, I feel like it's changed and it's grown so much.
Yeah,
And I feel like
especially-
our production is literally like shooting a movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
With like
In
the
what
presence
way?
of like
just
Instagram. too.
yeah, just how many people are on set these days, and compared to season 1, I feel like season 1 was so simple. It was like literally super simple, and now it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we've been on
That's
this
such a
journey
good
for a
point.
while.
I mean, Instagram just made Housewives blow up. You know,
Yeah.
like 2013, around there is when we were put on ice for a little bit, and you know, we didn't have so much social media
now we're
like
on
we
fire,
do now.
so let's
That's
talk about
right.
that.
really
Fire.
helped.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Larsa.
let's go back to the fire.
Yeah, now we're on fire. So.
What do you attribute the success of this franchise to? Because it's you know, even through its peaks and valleys, it has such staying power. I don't know a single human. My youngest son is 14. He knows the Real Housewives. My mother is 87. She knows the Housewives. My fiance, who is a neuroscientist, knows, and I think watches, the Housewives. What do you attribute the success to?
I think it's almost like a modern day soap opera.
Yeah.
But it's reality.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's
I think
soap
it's
opera,
fun.
but reality.
I think it's fun for people to get a chance to watch other people's highs and lows. And I feel like we all go through that in our personal life. But I think when you put, like, you know, women that have big personalities on TV, everything is obviously magnified.
Right.
So
That's a
And
very
just-
good point.
and sometimes it's fun to just see women kind of fight for no reason.
I think we all fight. Don't we fight with our sisters? Like, I feel like I argue with
natural.
my sister all the time,
Yeah.
too. I think it's just like when you're close with someone and you're always with that person,
Right.
you're going to butt heads every now and then.
That's right.
It's kind of like
Amen.
a mindless
It's natural, it's
thing to
Yeah.
watch when you're winding down before
Right.
bed. you
And
know,
that's,
like
I
you're-
mean, it's all of our friends.
Do you guys ever fight?
Oh.
We fight over pasta and rice.
She says, on National Pasta Day, I said, what's your favorite pasta? She said, rice.
That's because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So I just...
That was her first fight. There have been others, but you know, sibling
the-
rivalry.
Yeah,
exactly.
totally.
But it's so relatable too, because I think people really like, to your point, the mindlessness, but also kind of just being like, oh, these are real people, and I'm just watching their lives unfold.
Yeah.
Similar things unfold in my lives. Maybe there's no hair pulling,
Yeah.
tables, whatever. So. Being a part of this franchise, it's wonderful. You guys are celebrities. A lot of the times the housewives that come on here, they're like, what? No, you are. You're celebrities. With that comes, you know, with the territory of celebrity comes criticism and haters. How have you guys, how's your skin grown thick from being a part of this?
I feel like for me, I don't really like care about people that don't know me. I'm not really like, I'm built pretty solid. You know, I think you have to be built pretty solid if you're gonna put yourself out there like that, because it's hard. You know,
Thank
a lot
you.
of people, and I always try to be mindful that it's literally like 1 to 2% of the population that's hating on you, that's writing you on Twitter and Instagram. It's not the whole world.
Yeah.
And I feel like we talk about this all the time.
I used to care so much.
It's
like
hard not to
10,
sometimes.
10, 12 years ago. But now I really don't. Like, everyone has an opinion.
Yeah.
And the majority of my people that follow me on Instagram, it's positive. So
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't even
You're
bother.
very loved.
I don't even bother deleting it anymore. I just leave it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Because my fans will go in and attack the person.
you have
saying
your
negative
protectors.
things.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
social media isn't real life.
No,
It's
it's,
not.
it's
Just
fake
like-
love. It's
right,
fake love. It's
exactly.
people
Really a
write
lot
you,
of
oh, I
fake
love you,
accounts,
then
right.
5 minutes
You know,
later they hate
so.
you. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
You take it all
with
in
a grain of
doses.
salt.
Yeah.
Can we talk about real love, though? And you, Lady Gorgeous, with one Marcus Jordan. Tell us about it.
I don't know what to say. I feel like we're really happy. We enjoy spending time together.
Yeah.
My kids really love him, and I feel like we're in a good place.
Yeah.
Just want to add on. I saw last night, Andy asked you, perhaps if an engagement was in the future. I know there's a promise ring, and I see that we are ruling out stones that we're not interested. So, an engagement in the future?
I like being married. I do want to get married again.
Okay.
I definitely want to get married again. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I was just proposed to this year.
Ooh,
And
congrats.
thank you.
Congratulations.
And someone said that to me, and I said, you know what? I didn't do it right the first time, and
Yeah.
I would like a second chance.
Yeah, I feel like marriage is great. It's great having a partner, someone you can grow with, build with. I feel like I love that aspect, and I feel like I come from a family that's really traditional in that respect. So for me, like, that's really important.
Yeah. Now, are you learning basketball? Because I'm trying to learn basketball.
Well, I don't know, but my pedigree, you know, both of my
not-
boys, my 2 boys play basketball. Marcus used to play
killing it.
basketball. I feel like we're a basketball family for
Okay.
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. I like that. I'm gonna get
Good
your
mama
number because I
bear.
need a clinic.
Yeah.
And
for
Lisa,
sure.
I know, you know, what we saw from you on the season was you were going through a peak of your life, or I'm sorry, a valley. If
valley.
you will. I always get those two confused. But you have found love as well.
I did. Jody, he's not here. He's at the hotel. He's doing meetings, but he is.
He's working.
He's amazing. Like, you know, everything happens for a reason,
Yes.
and I'm so happy I found this guy. I feel like he is my match. Like, he's my soulmate. We get along so well. We're always together, the 4 of us.
Yeah.
And he's just been such a support for me during this time. Like, I don't know a lot of guys that could take on so much.
Well, yeah, you're thrusting
And-
them into a lot.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
people that you can put in our world and where they thrive, because I feel like a lot of times it's like hard. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah, it's, you know,
Yeah.
he did not know what he was getting into. I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, it's fine. And then he's like, oh, you didn't
What
tell
I
me
get
this.
myself into.
What I get myself
But
into.
love conquers all.
Yeah,
it's
love
okay.
conquers all.
That's
It's
right.
okay. And the 2 of you, would you say that you 2 are the closest on the
Yeah.
show?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, we get
Oh,
the
yeah,
vibe.
no,
but-
of course we
Yes.
are. Like, who else is closer?
Don't be ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah.
she said she was going to do my hairstyle, and I was doing her hairstyle today. So
Yeah, this is usually what I do, and this
Oh.
is Larsa. So like,
I did notice
it.
that
Oh,
actually. I love
slimy.
this.
Yeah.
this is my hair from last night. I
I
just
copied
literally
her
woke
bangs.
up and
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yes.
see, you guys
she
share
cut
too.
bangs and then I cut bangs.
You guys share
like
hairstyles.
the curtain
The
bangs.
curtain
Exactly.
bang.
It's like
Exactly.
Are we gonna do a season 7?
I think so.
Yeah.
Who do I need to talk to?
I mean, do you guys want to come on our show? You guys should come on
I
our
would
show.
rather get my
Make a cameo.
my
I couldn't
eyeball
even.
stung.
Having this job
It's
is enough for
fun.
me with the people that come
No,
out.
but you guys,
I
it's
would-
really fun. It's really fun. I feel like doing, you know, having lunch and dinners and getting all
Oh,
dressed
listen.
up.
I will do that with you without cameras rolling.
Okay, we could do that.
I will gladly
that
hang
too.
out with you guys.
She'll be on the show.
I will. We love to. We say we want to be ladies who lunch all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
all the time.
I
We
would
have not
love
been
that.
ladies who lunch
In a very long
In a
time.
very long time. Let's get something.
Who
Let's
has
go
time
to
for that?
Miami.
Yeah.
We don't have
Come
time for
visit
that
us.
anymore.
There's no
I
time.
would
We're
love
always
to do
working.
that. I used to
We're gonna
do
come to
that,
Miami.
but-
We're gonna call you. We're gonna go to lunch. Marcus, we want to see you there as well.
Exactly. Thank you
Larsa
both.
and Lisa.
Thank you guys.
You guys are such loves. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.